Greetings, sire. The desert awaits you.
Alright, and the next mission will be taking place in 1250 CE. So that's another 11 years of time jump here. And we're gonna do Konya, Frederick, Barbarossa.
Whilst King Philip of France and King Richard of England deal with complications at home, Emperor Frederick of Germany finishes his march through Asia Minor and begins his crusade by laying siege to and capturing Konya.
The German army has suffered severely from hunger on its way through Asia Minor. Hold Konya so the troops may rest and provision themselves.
The granary is full,
Game
my lord.
paused.
Oh, that's quite a nice castle. So many ballistas we can place here. We can make a total of 6 ballistas here already. And we can even build like more towers. I mean, that seems pretty chill. Like, very good starting point.
Game running.
Pretty good production here already.
We await your orders. Sire. Needed,
Shot!
Okay, so we're gonna take from down there or over here. We could also attack from the northwest. But overall, you know, we have to protect like this side the best here.
March! Instructions! Moving off! We await orders! Needed,
Jump to it!
Recruits needed, sire.
Forward! Your Grace, how can we help? Manning siege equipment.
Needed,
Shot
sire.
shoulder! Holmes!
The granary is
Your
full,
Grace.
my lord.
Your Grace, manning siege
You
equipment.
do not have enough gold for our treasury is emptying. The people worship you, sire. Our treasury is emptying.
Scouts report a large Arabian force marching towards us.
Your Grace, you need something built. Manning siege equipment. Manning siege equipment.
We await your orders. We await your orders.
Arabian forces are attacking.
Yeah, let's gonna be quite a bit of siege equipment there. Definitely good. I placed quite a lot of ballista already.
You have something in mind?
Wood needed.
Can't place that there, my lord.
We salute you.
What is your thinking?
We shall dispatch them.
Oh shit.
Rise! Mount up!
It's ballistas.
We stand ready.
My lord.
For your honor!
Fucking hell.
Scaling the wall, sire.
Holy shit.
Ballista ready.
Didn't expect this to be
Inside the
My lord!
is under
an attack like that already.
your popularity is falling.
What the fuck?
Control of the
Come
gatehouse,
on,
my lord.
sire!
The enemy's
Swordsman!
reached the wall.
Attack! I live to run them through!
The granary is full, my lord. Our granary stocks are growing, sire. Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire.
Your command?
Recruits needed, sire. Archers, ready!
At the double!
My bow is yours. We are on our way. My lord? Leaving now!
We salute you!
Forward!
Ready, sir! Quick march!
Yeah, no kidding, I'm a bastard. Like, I really didn't expect an attack like this already here, so early into the game. Like, I barely had any defenses, and they're like... Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, you know, let you attack with a huge army from the get-go. Bit of a difficulty spike here.
Fall in! Forward!
Knock, knock.
People are leaving the castle. Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. People are unsure of you, sire.
Knock knock. Hey Varot, welcome in, dude. And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How was the rest of your control stream today?
Instructions! We have survived the enemy's onslaught.
Welcome back, Ave. Hello, Valone Star. Welcome back, Seraph. And how's everyone doing today? I hope you are having a nice
Into the castle.
day so far. And yeah, welcome into some Stronghold. We're currently playing through the last bits of mission here before we can start Ghost of Tsushima. At this point, we're actually only about 24 years away, actually, from the first, well, the year that Ghost of Tsushima is taking place in.
This building has no halted, my lord. This building has no halted, my lord. This building has no labor, my lord.
I just want to focus on getting my stone production up and running again. And let me also pause here real quick. Thank you for follow, Lone Star. Milord, oh wait, I've been watching both of you. Welcome back, Dr. Darling. Rotterdam, great, you finished the first 5 missions. You have 5 to go. And you're also doing the Alan Wake DLC as well. So I think you will need another 2 streams to do the playthrough. That sounds realistic if, you know, it's like about the halfway point now for the main story. And you still have the DLC to go. I've yet to play those DLCs for Control, but it's really neat that they, you know, added like one focusing on Alan Wake. It's kind of like a crossover. But it will also be good to see for the, you know, anniversary for Alan Wake 1. But yeah, that's great to hear. I'm glad you had a good time with Control. So yeah, over here it's been going pretty good. We've been making some good progress with Stronghold so far. We played through, let me see. Yeah, 5 missions so far today, and we have another 3 to go, including this one, before we get to start Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah, I think on Friday we're gonna be able to start our playthrough there. And safe to say, I'm quite excited for it. But yeah, also gonna be interesting with that lethal challenge, you know. I'm anticipating we're gonna die a lot. Also, give me just 1 second. We're back. Alright, I'm back. Roger, you haven't come across any Alan Wake related files in the main game yet, but there are some, so want to cover those as well. That's awesome, don't blame me for being excited. Sounds fun. What is the challenge? Thanks so much for the shoutout. That's no worries whatsoever for the shoutout, Rod. More than happy to give you one. And yeah, that's fair. I don't remember seeing much of like Alan Wake related stuff in my playthrough either. And I've also like, you know, didn't go over like every single file, but I definitely had quite a good read up on a lot you could find in that game. But yeah, it's nice to have like a full DLC focus on it. So yeah, LeFo challenge is gonna be with the LeFo difficulty essentially. Where it's set so that you die in 2 to 3 hits max. But the enemies also tend to die much faster. So everyone except for the bosses are glass cannons and everyone dies very quickly. But yeah, it means you have to be a lot more methodical and try to avoid getting hit as much as possible. But it's gonna be definitely difficult in boss fights because, you know, they won't die so quickly. But they will kill us, you know, faster than you can blink your eyes sometimes. Thank you for welcome back as well.
Game running.
Okay, so let me slow down a bit here. So yeah, we gotta work on
We await orders.
At the double. Hatchet.
winning all the towers again.
Yes? Moving off.
And yeah, we gotta get our stone production up and running. So we can sell all of that and just get like
Not enough goods.
more money for crossbows in these. Yes, so the challenge is just gonna be the LeFo challenge. I feel like that's gonna be very difficult already. But I will be covering some additional historical elements. There's of course some of the collectibles you can get. One is about the Mongol history, I think. And the other were like extra scrolls about historic related stuff. So I want to collect all of those collectibles to give us like kind of like database entries of sorts. And I will read all of those. But yeah, that will also essentially require me to invade pretty much all the Mongol territories. Because a lot of the, or I think all of the Mongol scrolls are like hidden in Mongol territories, of course. So
Work halted, my lord.
yeah, that's definitely gonna add a lot of like extra content on top. But yeah, gameplay wise, it's just gonna be the LeFo challenge. Didn't really feel like you know, adding even more on top there. I wanna do the DLC though, since I haven't actually played that one before. I only have the base version on the PlayStation 4, so I never got around playing the DLC. And yeah, this time I would like to do it.
Hatchet.
Recruits needed, sire.
Jump to it.
Recruits needed, sire.
Sir. Hatchet.
needed, sire.
Shoulder. Homs.
Your popularity is rising. The people worship you, sire. Our treasury is emptying.
Hatchet.
Recruits needed,
Shot.
sire.
Ready, sir. Quick. March.
Yeah, as long as you have like lots and lots of crossbowmen, we should be good here.
Ready, sire. Exiting siege equipment. Fall in. Manning siege equipment.
I'm just gonna focus on
This device requires skilled engineers. Decommissioning.
Ballista here because they're much better.
Mangonel ready, sire. Decommissioning.
Archers, ready! My bow is yours.
Your Grace. What needs doing? Manning siege equipment.
Alrighty.
Hatchet. Shot. Hatchet. Shot. Jump to it.
Game paused.
Ruff, that's an awesome idea. You didn't read much of the collectible stuff. You're bidding 100%. Some games, the difficulty is enough of a challenge. Yeah, and especially with LeFo and like boss fights. I remember watching Maxi play the difficulty for a bit. And he had that Ryuzo fight, I think it was, and he just kept on dying and dying and dying. Like the death counter just kept on ramping up. Because of how insanely difficult it was, you know, sometimes like countering certain combinations that the bosses like to do. It's also like, if you get hit once, then there's a chance you get like stunned or something. It's like more difficult to parry the second attack coming in. So once we get to hit like a combo, it's like guaranteed death. So yeah, that's gonna be quite difficult, I think, already. Looking forward to it, because it also means that, you know, stealth is gonna be rewarded.
Scouts report a large Arabian force marching towards us.
At least I would assume so.
Sir! Attention! Shoulder! Arms!
A brief history of time.
A brief history of time, huh? Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna do this next conquest real quick, because it's about to go down. Hopefully from down there somewhere.
Our tools are ready. Manning siege equipment. We stand ready.
Arabian forces are attacking.
Ah, from up there again. Okay. Gonna probably make more ballistas, which is kind of
Ready,
annoying.
sir.
Me lord?
Forward.
Instructions! We are on our way!
Fall in.
I'm gonna
Double.
get everyone to this side here.
Shot.
You should try an archer build, that's a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind actually doing that. Especially, you know, not playing on the PlayStation 4 controller. I'm like much more inclined trying like an archer build, that's for sure.
Odin is with us!
Jump to it. Reloading. Sir. Wait for it. Shoulder. Arms.
Assassins are scaling the walls, sire.
Ready, sir. Their history. We stand ready. My lord.
Assassinos! Assassins are scaling the walls. Okay, I think we're good. Except for these guys trying to
Fall in.
kill my
Quick.
iron production.
Attention.
That's not very nice now, is it?
To it. Forward. Sir.
Leaving now!
Anke won't be too happy then. You notice no one redeemed history time during my AC Bloodlands playthroughs, wanted to make up for that. That's true, yeah, I had it only activated for a short amount of time actually. Because when I didn't do a very long session, I kind of wanted to focus on getting more of a game done. So I guess in the short time I had it activated, no one did actually. But thank you for redeeming history time, Rod. Gonna deal with this attack here and then
Shoulder. Arms.
gonna have a bit of a read up here. Led by Assman. Exactly.
Shot.
Weapons needed.
Ready, sir. That's a double. Fall in.
Wood stocks are too low, sir.
Who's even alive? Ah, these guys. Okay.
The enemy are vanquished.
Okay.
Your Grace. Set us a task. Manning siege equipment. Attain! Sharp! Quick!
We await
March!
orders. Moving off.
How can we help?
We await orders. Imagine the assassins with a knight armor war that could still scale the wards. That would be actually crazy. Like, imagine with the damage they have, being invisible and then having the armor of knights. And also not being as slow. Would be like the most overpowered faction in the game, surely. But yeah, imagine like having an armor like that and just scaling the wards. No sweat.
Not enough goods.
Alright, so
Game paused.
let me actually have a save here. Which mission is that? That's Konya, isn't it?
Saving.
Okay. No codex pages in this game, fortunately. Yeah, imagine having like a database. You have like table of contents, I guess. But that's more like gameplay focused. A codex page? For me? Indeed. Alright, let me have a quick look here what we could read up on. Ah yeah. I found something. Which is the Battle of Iconium, sometimes also referred to the Battle of Konya, took place in 1190 during the Third Crusade in the expedition of Frederick Barbarossa to the Holy Land. And the mission we're currently playing is called Konya, Frederick Barbarossa. But for some reason in Stronghold they made a lot of the events happen like later than when they happened historically speaking. So some of the battles don't actually align with the year. But also the characters, like Saladin, according to Strong Crusader, was still alive in like 1220, even though he did actually die in 1193. You know, so he was definitely not alive at that point anymore. And it seems like the same is happening here, where we're kind of like playing the Battle of Konya at the moment, but it's like, you know, 60 years later than the event it's supposedly is based on. But yeah, the Battle of Hatton is also one of the missions we played recently, as well as the Siege of Jerusalem. Brought you saw a video of all the quick time event fails in AC2. Poor Rosa if you don't do what Antonio says. I didn't even think about that. I don't think I ever failed that quick time event or like tried to fail it on purpose. But yeah, I can imagine she wouldn't be too pleased. I mean, with all the blood coming out, Jesus. Hello there, Spectrum, welcome in. And good day. Time for some coffee? Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your coffee. I did also have one this morning. And yeah, it's going quite good. We are another 3 missions left here in Stronghold from getting to the year 1274 and then starting the next game, Ghost of Tsushima. And yeah, right now we're just doing a bit of history time here, reading up on some of the historical backgrounds for the missions we're playing. Antonio, if you don't grab the cloth, is like, are you deaf? And then get some other guy to grab it. Jesus. Way to go, Ezio. Very useful. I'm the best. You struggled mightily with the Ezio Baby QuickTime event when you tried to play the game with keyboard. Don't know if you can actually fail that though. You can't fail it actually. You just have to like press buttons until you get it. But same here, dude. When I first played AC2, it was in 2009. When, like shortly after the game came out. Like 2009, 2010. In like winter time or something. And I also didn't have a controller. I played it on PC and it was so confusing because, of course, the buttons there are already, you know, not like representing the buttons on the controller, but only the color or like, you know, like another symbol. So if you're playing on keyboard, you have like no idea, you know, which button press is the one. And the thing is, if you like have to press the button for your head, then you can still press a button for your legs, and he will make an animation and you're not quite sure, was that the right button? You know, did I do the right thing? And I kid you not, I actually sat there for like half an hour or something trying to figure out which button I had to press when. And I also wasn't like, you know, that much of a gamer yet at that point, like where I would play games like that on a regular basis. And I was like so freaking confused on the keyboard. So that was a fun entry into AC2. Yeah, exactly, you know, he's still doing an animation, even if you press like one of the 3 wrong buttons. And then it's like, okay, did I do the right thing now? Apparently not. But yeah, you can't fail it though, it's just like one of those things you have to like just get it right at some point. But yeah, I didn't really think about the PC players there creating that whole scene. So, after the disastrous Battle of Hattin and the Siege of Jerusalem in 1187, much of the Crusader states had been seized by Saladin's forces. Pope Gregory VIII called for the Third Crusade to restore the city to Christian hands and help the remaining Crusader strongholds. Frederick I, Holy Roman Emperor, responded to the call after setting his affairs of state in order and urging Philip Augustus to join as well. He took up the cross at an imperial diet in Mainz Cathedral in March 1188 and was the first to set out for the Holy Land in May 1189 with an army of 30,000 to 600,000 men. Well, that's a rough estimate. It's like, I just had 2 or 10 beers. It was just 30,000 or 600,000 men. Small difference. Including 15,000 to 20,000 knights, according to contemporary accounts. However, most historians think the higher troop estimates are exaggerated and propose 12,000 to 20,000 men, including 4,000 knights. He was also joined by a contingent of 2,000 men from the Hungarian prince Géza, the younger brother of the king Beta III of Hungary. The battle. While some German commanders advised heading directly through Cilicia and Armenia to the Levant, Emperor Frederick insisted on taking Iconium to assure his army's food and horse shortage. So on 17 May, the Crusaders camped in the garden and pleasure ground of the Sultan outside the city, where they found plenty of water. Meanwhile, Kut al-Din regrouped and rebuilt his forces after the first defeat and retaliated on the 18th of May. Barbarossa divided his forces into 2, one commanded by his son, the Duke Frederick of Swabia, leading the assault to the city, and the other commanded by himself facing the Turkish Field Army. The city fell easily, and Duke Frederick was able to assault and take the walls with little resistance, and the garrison failed to put up much of a fight before surrendering altogether. The Germans proceeded to massacre the citizenry. The pitched battle was a much harder fight and required the presence of the emperor to defeat the larger Turkish force. He's reported to have said to his soldiers, "But why do we tarry? Of what are we afraid? Christ reigns, Christ conquers, Christ commands."
Citizens.
Citizen? Massacre the citizenry? The Seljuks were routed yet again, leaving the city at the mercy of the Crusaders. The Germans didn't pursue, partly because they had been weakened by a food shortage for the previous 2 weeks. It's pretty cool actually how this lines up with the whole game objective we're currently having in the mission, because it's really like, okay, settle here for a bit, get your army kind of like fully, like back to speed, and just defend against incoming attacks until the army's, ready to keep on going. And all the while, of course, focusing on the, German forces primarily here. Just a few. Christ commands citizens. The timing. He does command them. He commands them to make a little donation to the Catholic Church. Because that's what Christ wants. That is Christ's will. And if you don't do that, then you're not getting into heaven, but you're gonna burn in hell for the rest of eternity.
Money, sir. I'm poor and sick and hungry.
The church be like, just a few coins. Aftermath. After the victory, the Crusaders took booty amounting to 100,000 marks in the city and renewed themselves and their horses with wheat and barley. They rested for 5 days in the city and camped in the Sultan's Park on the 23rd of May. There they bought over 6,000 horses and mules at steep prices, as well as an unknown number of donkeys, and stocked themselves with bread, meat, butter, and cheese. They continued their march on 26th of May, taking 20 high-ranking Turkish nobles as hostages to safeguard themselves. The success of the imperial army greatly alarmed Saladin, who was forced to weaken his army at the siege of Akka and send detachments to the north to block the arrival of the Germans. Saladin even dismantled the walls of Assyrian ports lest they be used by the Crusaders against him. But this proved unnecessary, as on the 10th of June, Barbarossa drowned while crossing the Salef River. Much of his army disbanded and sailed home through the Cilician and Syrian ports. Barbarossa's son, Frederick VI of Swabia, carried on with the remnants of the German army, along with the Hungarian army under the command of Prince Geza, with the aim of burying the emperor in Jerusalem, but efforts to conserve the body in vinegar failed. Hence, his flesh was interred in the Church of St. Peter in Antioch, his bones in the Cathedral of Tyre, and his heart and inner organs in St. Paul's Church in Tarsus. The German army was then struck with an onset of disease near Antioch, and a large number of them died. About 5,000 Imperials and Hungarians under Duke Frederick joined the siege of Akka in October. Damn. So you do all of this, and just to drown in the river. But here we go. People dying in Assassin's Creed 1 due to like falling in water. It's realistic. Most people couldn't swim, or didn't learn to swim. Apparently not even Barbarossa. It's kind of funny and ironic to me because Levi and I just watched the second Pirates of the Caribbean again for New Year's. And of course Barbarossa also appears again at the end there. It's like, yeah, a pirate actually... Like imagining that a pirate would actually drown. this music from AC Unity makes you want to play it again, but you're going to do one of your 50th anniversary playthroughs of Brotherhood first, after you finish Control. Very nice. Looking forward to see what you come up with Brotherhood there, to celebrate the 15 years. But yeah, I don't blame you. I'm looking forward to play Unity again as well. That parkour system is just so fun, and like, you know, it truly feels like a next-gen title coming from, you know, Black Flag and AC3. AC1 is vindicated. I got a jar of dirt, and you know, the Flying Dutchman guys are being like, okay, good for you, Jack Sparrow, I guess. I really like how they created Davy Jones as a character for that movie, you know, because even though he's missing his heart, you can always like see that he's built quite close to water, ironically. But there's like a lot of emotion he's kind of like suppressing, and I think the actor and the way that done the animation has done it really well. The pirates in Skull and Bones can't swim either. Yeah. Now, if that's historically accurate, I'm not so sure. That reminds you, in Shadows, parkour up is now going to be considered a high-profile action that makes a lot of noise. I saw that they are doing, you know, this approach again, where noise actually really matters. I didn't realize that, you know, parkour up was like one of those actions. But it does make sense, for sure. It also seemed like they have adjusted the dodge button to be like used for movement more often, which apparently also allows you to like control the flips, like if you're actually flipping. So if that's the case, then that's definitely a good thing. You know, in general, it seems like they made some good adjustments. I'm not too sure if it's gonna be, you know, like very in-depth, but you know, at this point we're taking like anything that makes the parkour like a bit more complex again. It's been so long since you saw the initial trilogy. It's such a good, you know, bunch of movies. The first one is just legendary. And I really like how the third one doesn't take itself too seriously. Just a good, fun watch, all of those. But yeah, so much to history time. Let's go back to the game. That's no worries, Rod. Thank you again for redeeming history time.
Game running.
The people worship you, sire.
Okay, there's gonna be another 2 battles here.
Jump to it! Forward! Sir! At the double! Shoulder! Palms!
Not enough gold.
Attain!
Weapons
Shot!
needed, sire.
Ready, sir! Quick! March!
Wood needed.
Attain!
Weapons
Shot!
needed, sire.
Fall in! Forward!
Work halted,
This
my
building
lord.
is
Work
currently-
halted,
this
my
building
lord.
is
Work
currently
halted, my
This
lord.
building is currently functioning, my lord.
Game running. No, it's not. It's right there.
Wood needed.
It's not moving a single inch.
Attain! Shot! Attain! Shot!
Okay, this time I'm gonna have so many crossbowmen that I can't do anything, hopefully. But yeah, let's increase the game speed here a tiny amount.
Wood needed. Not enough wood, my lord.
Warning, your lordship. Warning, your lordship.
Morning, your lordship.
Not enough goods.
Attain!
Weapons
Shot!
needed, sire.
Jump to it! Quick! March!
Your Grace.
Your grace.
Not enough goods.
Attain! Shot! Sir! Forward!
Wood needed.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege. The people worship you, sire. Gold is flowing into the treasury, sire. Weapons
Attain!
needed,
Shot!
sire.
Shoulder! Homs!
Wood needed.
Scouts report a large Arabian force marching towards us. Attain! Ready, sir! At the double! Fall in! Attain! Shot! Quick! March!
Arabian forces are attacking.
Forward! Shoulder! Homs! Ready, sir! Fall in! At the double! Attain!
Weapons
Shot!
needed, sire.
Attain! Shot! Jump to it! Quick! Massa! Forward! Shoulder! Hops! Reloading!
Assassins are scaling the wall, sire.
Ready, sir!
Okay, that's much easier this time around. We have a freaking
Fall in!
guys are trying to take our mines, but to be fair, it's a good distraction. We're allowed to kill them if it means they're not gonna try to, you know. Oh, never mind. Already made it to our stone production.
Attain! Shot! That's a double! Jump to it! Quick! March!
The castle has held firm.
Sir! Shoulder! Homs! Ready, sir! Citizen! Forward!
Citizen,
Fall in! That's a double!
congrats on the firm castle. Thank you, Aura. Hello there, and welcome in. Hope you're having a nice day so far.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Do you? Do you want to see the Alliance map?
Your Grace.
Recruits needed, sire.
Yes.
Oh, nice. I didn't actually realize I could make some monks here. Like, that it was a cathedral,
Speed.
not a regular church. That's helpful.
You need something built. What needs doing? God, this pot's hot. Our tools are ready. This pot's giving me blisters.
But yeah, if you wanna see the lines map, Dr. Darling, I can boot up some Valhalla for you.
Attain!
Weapons needed,
Shot!
sire.
Attain! Shot! Quick!
You would love that, wouldn't you?
We await your orders. We await your orders.
To horse!
You forgot this emote. Multiplied 1,000. I don't know what you mean. I don't understand that emote. What is it supposed to mean?
We stand
Weapons
ready.
needed, sire.
Attain! Shot!
Weapons needed,
Jump
sire.
to it! Forward!
Just gonna make game speed 80 here. Just want to trigger the next battle really. Because our defenses are strong enough now to deal with any incoming forces.
Attain!
Weapons needed,
Sir!
sire.
That's a double!
Hit the double. Your day just started, but you've got pants on, which is a good first step. That's true. That's already something done today.
Attain!
Weapons
Shot!
needed,
Shoulder!
sire.
Homs! Ready, sir! Your Grace.
Recruits.
It's crazy how affordable the monks are as well. Like 10 per. I'm actually really good against like knights and like more heavy armored guys.
Can we lend a hand? we are by your side. Onwards. Agreed. Godspeed. Onwards. Agreed. Attain! Fall in!
Can't place that there, my lord. The granary is full, my lord. Our granary stocks are growing, sire. The people worship treasury is empty.
Outlying villages have seen Arabian soldiers heading this way.
Attain!
Weapons needed, sire.
Attain! Shot! Jump to it! Sir! Quick! March!
Stone needed. Stone needed.
Arabian forces are attacking.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's
Shoulder!
more guys than I expected here.
Forward! Ready, sir! At the double!
Our blades are keen.
Okay, that's gonna be easy. Jesus, that's a lot of ballistas.
Our horses are ready. Let's ride!
Cut them down!
We shall dispatch them!
Mount your honor!
To horse!
Charge!
Easy.
You had something in mind?
Cut them down!
Not even these guys are gonna survive.
What is your thinking?
For your honor!
Survive the enemy's onslaught.
Oh yeah. We did it. You're currently trying to talk your dog into getting out of bed for some reason. Just sitting in your office going, oh, it's so lonely and warm in here with the heater on. It's a shame my Winston isn't here to enjoy it with me. I mean, it's nice to have some extra cuddle time. My dog also loves to cuddle. Mostly when she's, getting cold. It worked, he arrived. Nice. Mission complete. Success. Alright, so that finishes the mission in 1250. Konya, Frederick, Barbarossa. Now this mission here, Limassol, the Conquest of Cyprus, is gonna be in 1270, and it's gonna be the last mission before Ghost of Tsushima. The next mission would actually be in Stronghold 1 with Smoky Bacon. That's what it's called. So just gonna skip this here for now. And what does the time say? Well, we can definitely do another mission, I would say. Depending how fast we get through it, I would love to get both missions done today, but Gonna see how it goes. But yeah, we can definitely go for at least another one. He's too big to cuddle in an office chair, but if he's out of bed, he isn't left alone to lick his paws. That's fair. It's often funny when, you know, puppies are kind of like taught that they can sit on the lap and they become like lap dogs essentially. And then they're getting like so freaking big that they still want to be picked up and, you know, chilling on your lap, but they don't realize how big they've become. Ghost of Sushi or tomorrow? Well, we're not gonna start Ghost of Tsushima today, and tomorrow I probably won't have the time to really, you know, dive into the game proper. So my plan is to start Ghost of Tsushima on Friday. And then we have like, you know, enough time to really like make a dent. Ghost of Sushi, smoky bacon. Perfect combo, isn't it? Who doesn't love some sushi with smoky bacon? He isn't so much a lap dog as much as he's a Velcro dog. He must always be touching you in some way when he's out on the couch or bed. That's my dog as well. If I would let her, then we'd probably like chew between my legs right now. But yeah, that's kind of like a no-go zone here where I'm sitting for her. Mostly because I don't want her like getting too attached. And also because my trash bin is right next to me. And she finds that highly interesting sometimes. So yeah, that's like a no-go zone here. You, that sounds awful. He also likes to be squished. If you're on the couch, he wants to be between me and the couch. Yeah. Nado also can do that for sure. Just like getting in the tiniest spot. But then she's still complaining that there's not enough space, even though, you know, she put herself in the squishy position. So basically he wants to be the center of the universe, right? That sounds familiar. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly set everything up here for Stronghold 1, but it's not gonna take longer than a minute. And then we're gonna jump into that game for the next mission here. Smoky Bacon.